Good morning, happy Friday, 7:15, up and about ready for my last day at work for the week. Been out for a short walk with Charlie and I'm having my breakfast. So I'm having 2 Oaty Bix, which are not an official Healthy Extra B. They are 4.5 cents per biscuit. And then I've got a banana and custard yoghurt for half a cent and some berries with a yoghurt made with skim milk. I know they're not a Healthy Extra B officially, but I'm just treating it as that until I go through the packet, but they really are delicious.
We like our tushies.
Friday lunchtime, and you'll have heard that these two are at home.
Oh, we are. We're at home. Yes, we are. Oh, we bloody are.
Charlie's just got out of bed to get his cuddles. So today I've got the other half of the
so puppy.
Be quiet.
Oh.
Chicken and roasted vegetable couscous, the bachelor's one. I believe I got that from Asda, but I have had it a while.
So many kisses.
Same as I had yesterday, tomatoes, peppers and red onion in it. And then on the side I've added some green leaves and some pickled onions.
Oh,
that's what I fancied. I would have added beetroot as well, but I don't have any at the moment.
So floppy.
So that's half a sin for the couscous, because the whole packet is 1 sin, and then a banana and a diet lemonade.
Oh, Charlie, you're so passionate. Oh, you are.
You're so noisy.
But we're having fun, aren't we, Charlie Chops? Yes, we are.
Back from a cold walk with Alfie, Charlie, whatever his name is. What's your name? Is your name Charlie? And I've got my tea, so I've got a spice and Thai gourmet burger made with 5% fat minced beef and onions and the spice mix, covered with a cheese slice for half a Healthy Extra A choice, potato and carrot chips, and a salad with my usual bits, and half a sin's worth of the low sugar ketchup. Then my usual chocolate quark with 11 grams of chocolate powder for 2 cents, and half a pear, and half a sin for the salted caramel skinny sauce, and a sugar-free Vimto. Hello, and what can I do for you? Good evening, it's about 6:20. I've just had my tea, come upstairs to put my pyjamas on and get some bits ready for tomorrow. I've got a bit of news about my dad. My sisters visited him this morning. They told us yesterday that it was likely to move wards today, but he hadn't been moved as yet. Because that's just an assessment ward he's on, and they want him to go to the stroke ward. But yeah, they've confirmed that they're going to keep him in for a week, because they've assessed him this morning and they don't think he's well enough he can do his own self-care, like washing and dressing mainly with his right hand. So they're going to keep him in for a week until they can get, I think, a short-term care package sorted. There are other issues about the cleanliness of his flat and things like that, because the cleaner that he's had for about a year has had to finish due to a back injury. And this last week, hello Trouble, this last week was actually the last week that she was going to do his cleaning for him, but we only found that out when we went. So yeah, we need to get something sorted, but maybe this rehabilitation team will be able to help us with that, or we'll have to get back onto social services again. But all we're hoping now, can you see, is after a tissue. All we're hoping now is that he'll stay in and won't discharge himself in order to go and do his various things that he likes to do. But someone's brought him a radio so that he can listen to the match, the Sheffield Wednesday match on Saturday on the radio, and he can go to the chapel in the hospital on Sunday. So I'm actually going to ring him in a bit and like reinforce all these things, and that if he tries to leave, I mean, if he left the hospital, he'd be intending to go back, but if he leaves and he's not quite properly walking yet, or he's not walking very well, so he's probably liable to fall or trip because he's shuffling. So anyway, we're all going to like get together and try and persuade him that he just needs to stay put where he is, not worry too much about all these things that he wants to do or thinks he has to do, and keep your fingers crossed. So tomorrow we are taking Charlie for his haircut first thing, and then it's another community day in my game. So time depending, I'll be back off up to that park again. So I'm getting a few bits ready, like to keep me and Charlie warm and keep us fed and watered for a couple of hours. So I'm getting all that ready now, because we'll be leaving first thing to get Charlie's haircut, and then I'll be going straight to the park, all being well, if it's not absolutely freezing, which I've heard that it might be. If it is absolutely freezing, I'll have to make another plan, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to leave this short and sweet because I'll show you when I sort my supper out. I'll show you what I'm having for my supper. Feeling quite tired and drained, but I think it'll be nice to have a bit of a family time with Andrew and Charlie in the morning, and then me and Charlie get out and have some me time with my game for a few hours, and then spend the rest of the day with Andrew. So it's a bit later on, and I've just been looking at all my social media, catching up on comments, and we've been watching the Tom Kerridge programme, which is pretty good as usual. I'm ready for my evening snacks now. Oh, sorry, I've got a bit of a snuffly nose. I'm having these Sunbites lightly sea salted grain waves, which are 6 sins. I got these over Christmas, and they are really, really nice, but I haven't had a packet since then because they're a bit higher sin, but I really like them. They are 6 sins. Then I'm doing a toffee and chocolate skinny whip for 4.5 sins, an apple and a coffee when the kettle's boiled. And I think I've had 4 or 4.5 sins. So that leaves me on around 14-15 sins. I don't keep a very close eye on things, but I'm certainly there at 14 or 15 sins for the day. And then for tomorrow, I've got my baked oats ready and my berries defrosting. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.